everybody. So today we officially started making some cuts on Rubicon in order to incorporate the Evo coilover brackets, but we won't be using coilovers. So some of the major cuts that we took out of the shock mount are on the rear side. You have to go all the way up, but make sure that you leave some on the frame side. You're also going to take out the entire center section where the shock used to bolt, and also cut out this little notch here. With the bracket, you're going to use this bolt, and it's going to bolt back into the factory shock tower. Back over on the passenger side where we haven't done any cutting, you can see where the shock mount is all still intact. We cut this piece here off the back, and we cut out the center piece. So, that's some more to do. Of course, we had to do a little cutting on the auxiliary battery box to make some space. Then we took the Jeep and moved it underneath the shade tree in order to be able to lift it up and get those springs out from under it. Once we got the Jeep in the air and the springs removed, I was able to drill the pilot holes and the shock tower on top, and then go from underneath and make them bigger. Then we took the nuts and bolts and got everything finger tight, and then tightened it all down. Next, we removed the lower bump stop and started installing the ORI STX struts. Once the top bolt is in and tight, started to lower the Jeep to align the lower holes. As a few of you know, we had some issues with our setup yesterday trying to fill up the ORIs, so we had to go to the welding shop to get new gauges with a metal turn instead of a plastic knob that ripped off. We also had them make us a special steel braided line. It's a little more simple, and now we're ready to finally get this project started. Finally, we were able to get the 250 PSI in the upper chamber. Now it's time to cut out those pesky bump stops and give this Jeep a little test. So we finally got the nitrogen in the uppers and the lower chambers. The lower chambers are sitting at 110 PSI. And the uppers are sitting at about 250. We went around and we drove it. It feels pretty good, but it's going to take a little bit more testing. And now we've come back here to measure and make sure that they're about the same on the measurements. So let's take a look. So after measuring driver and passenger side, we're about 4 1/4 inches. We are on gravel, so the ground is not necessarily exactly level. We are sitting at about 4 inches of up travel, but we would love more, but we also don't want to go any higher with the ride, so we're just going to let it sit here for a couple days and see how everything goes.